coming out. All right, inside leg can tip just a little bit more. You can have a little bit more radius to control the speed. Other than that, that was actually pretty good turns. I like to see a little bit more shaping. Okay, Tommy, you can push on, not push on, but you can tip the feet more in order to get more angles on the skis on the snow. Your body's doing most of the angles. You see how there's very little angles inside the body? The body should display a more of a comma shape. I like what the feet are doing, but we can enhance it even more if we put more angles in the body. You would have more bending of the ski happening from there. All right, Laura, you can back off on the rotary in the top half of the turn, all right? It could be in the fall line a little bit longer versus trying to get it across the fall line. I like what the legs are doing. I like what the skis are working on the snow. It's more of a short turn type of mechanic for a medium radius turn, okay? It's more of a short turn type of mechanic for a medium radius turn. If you had a little bit of time in the fall line, like right there and right there, that's more of a medium radius turn. Okay, Dave, we can tip both feet a little bit more, both legs, create more angles in the body. Okay, I like what's happening with the skis. It's some pretty good stuff going on. We can use the pole a little bit more, left turn, left pole, right turn, right pole. And the skis, we can go from the uphill skis, downhill edge around the corner, uphill skis, downhill edge around the corner, versus turning to the edge. And then this rust, and it'll control the speed. You can shape it more, bring it more up the hill a little bit more when you come around the corner. Some pretty good turns. Remember, left turn, left pole, right turn, right pole. Okay, Rob, think about the uphill skis, downhill edge, which is a pretty good move. You see how the inside foot kind of moves over to the outside foot, so we can tip both of them in an equal distance and it'll look a little bit more parallel. That's actually some pretty good leg movements you got going there. If you increase the flexing of your inside leg, Rob, all right, uphill skis, downhill edge, you're going to it nicely. You see the little stepping action right there, okay? And right there, that means, and that tells me that you're not releasing the downhill ski at the start. That little 1-2 action is more of a stem type of turn, all right, coming around the corner. The legs, okay, a little bit more speed would enhance this maneuver, okay? You're doing medium radius turns. I like the way the feet and the legs are working. You're connecting with the edge after the turn started. I like to see you connect the edge a little bit more prior to turning the ski. All right? Remember the railroad track entrance? It should be a railroad track entrance. A little bit more. You can connect the edges before you put the rotary in there, Greg. Okay, Eric, some pretty good moves here. Okay, I like to see both feet working at the same time. Your outside foot is working right now. Your uphill foot, see how it moved away a little bit? Now your inside foot moved in. Watch the uphill foot. See how it's kind of moving away just a little bit? Now the inside foot comes around. All right, we can have a little bit more movement of the legs, and both legs are staying flexed. And remember, the outside leg should be longer than the inside leg coming around the corner. Other than that, it wasn't bad moves. We could put a little bit more and a little bit more activity to create angles in the body with that, Eric. But other than that, it was pretty good. Good body position, pretty good stance there, Stacy. I like to see both legs working at the same time. Watch how the uphill foot goes right there. Right there. Okay, watch your uphill foot right here. Watch the uphill foot. See how it went out a little bit? Watch your uphill foot. See how it goes out a little bit? This is pretty good moves, Stacy, but we need both of them to move at the same time. And this way they'll be simultaneously. Watch how your right foot, your uphill foot, right there. You see how it moved out a little bit? So that tells me what we can do is we can release that old turning ski a little sooner at the same time you're going to that uphill skis downhill edge. Other than that, it was a nice turn. Okay, come on, get ready. Okay, Eric, we want to do both feet at the same time. Watch how you kind of step to the outside ski right there. You see how the tail moved out? Okay, so we can have a little bit more bolt in a railroad track type of entrance. Okay, both skis at the same time. See how the feet are kind of moving apart? All right. Other than that, you have the characteristics of it. You can bring it down the fall line a little bit more. All right, Stacy. Some good stance as I stated before, but again, kind of look at the both feet. Are they both working at the same time, or is one working and then the other? Right here, look at your uphill tail. See how it moved out? Right here, look at the uphill tail. See how it's moving out just a little bit? So we can go both feet at the same time, all right? I like the stance though, and I like your idea of your movements. We just need to get both of them going at the same time. Okay. Okay, Greg, you want to think about moving the tips just a little bit more, turning the fronts of the skis a little bit more. You can make them a little bit more rounder, a little bit more rounder. Okay, you can continue turning versus just doing a direction change and then riding it across the hill. Continue to move the tips in a circular fashion, if you will. Okay. All right, Mark, you want to be 2-footed. You see how the feet are separating? This is open parallel. You think about it, it's supposed to be a simultaneous edge change and a simultaneous turning of both feet. And if you notice, just like everyone else, we have a little separation in the top half of the turn. And there shouldn't be a little separation, meaning with the feet. Okay? Okay, Rob. All right, Rob, keep turning the skis. Keep turning the skis. Don't just let them traverse. Keep turning the skis in a circular fashion. Keep turning the skis in a circular fashion, meaning keeping the skis moving in a circular fashion around the corner versus just redirecting and riding it straight across the hill. There should be a little bit more radius. Other than that, there's some fine stance there and some fine movements. We need to continue the turns. Okay? Russ, see what happens when we tip the body, right? We want to kind of work with the feet a little bit more and not the body moving first, but the feet should generate ourselves to move first. This is much better down in here, okay? Again, like the other folks, just a little bit of a 1-2 action. We need to have both of them moving at the same time. Some pretty good moves, gang. Okay. Okay, Dave, we can have a little bit more of a pole swing and a pole touch. Okay, you can round out the turn just a tad bit more. See, right here, you're just riding it across the hill. Okay, right here, you're just riding it across the hill. We could have a little bit more rotary going on. Continue to turn the skis just a tad bit more going around the corner. All right? Getting better. We're getting better. Okay, Laura. All right, Lori, come on. Uphill skis, downhill edge. There we go. Bring it around the corner. You got a little bit off balance there because the body's getting tipped to the inside just a little bit too much. Flex the inside leg more than the outside leg. You see how both of them are flexed? Okay. There's some good characteristics going on here, Laura. The outside leg can stay a little bit longer. The inside leg can go a little bit shorter. I like some of the things that's going on there with everyone. Okay. Okay, Tom. Okay, Tom, you see how you're stepping to the uphill ski? These are stem Christies that you're doing coming down here, okay? And it should be open parallel. We should have a release of the old turning ski right from the start when you're going to the new turning ski, okay, versus the 1-2 type of action. This is what I'm talking about with the 1-2 type of action. Okay. There we go, Ed. Watch kind of moving the body so much to the side, up and to the side. You know, the feet are kind of moving pretty good, okay? We could have a little bit more 2-footed type of movements going on there, all right? The body's moving just a little bit too much across the hill and across the skis. It doesn't have to move that much, Tom. Start coming! Come on! Come on, start coming. Start coming. Good girl. Good girl. Now the next one. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, Davey, think about your body, Davey. Think about the body, Davey. Think about the body. Okay, Greg, you can let them slip a little bit more, right, pal? Okay, let them slip. Let them slip. You see how you're holding on? Because your body's tipped a little bit into the hill. They can slip. They're moving more forward than sideways. So we can slip them a little bit more. Robbie, keep going, Rob. Keep going, Rob. Keep going. Slow down the rotary, Rob. Slow down the rotary. Keep going, Mark. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Tom. Keep going. Keep going.
Here comes Eric.
Eric, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You can slip a little bit more. You can slip a little bit more. That's it, Eddie. That's it. Keep her going, Russ. Remember where the poles are, Russ. Remember where the poles are, Russ. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. There we go. Yeah, be sloppy. Be shitty out there, Stacy. Be shitty out there. That's it. Be sloppy. Good girl. Good girl. Go ahead, Greggy. Greg, don't hold on to the edge so much. Let it slip. Let it slip. That's it, Davey. That's it. Now go into the next one, Davey. Laura, go into your next one, Laura. Go into your next one, Laura. Stace. Okay. See how she's staying centered over her feet? Nice job, Bonnie. Okay, Stace. Give her a wave, okay?
Yep. Well, I think she's away from these two folks.
Okay.
Stacy and Green.
Yep. Okay, Stace, you can slip sideways a little bit more. You can let your feet be down the hill a little bit more. What I mean like that is let your ski tips point down the fall line a little bit more. Good girl with your centered stance. Okay, come on, let's go, Laura.
He's saying let them slip even a little more. You'll hear
Yes.
the commentary on the
But what I want you to do is I want you to think about your ski tips pointing down the hill at one time and stay in there. There we go.
better.
There we go. Let the tips down the hill. Let the tip. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Let the tips down the hill. Let's go. Let's go.
Keep the tips down the hill. This is helping both of you a lot. I love it.
It's helping everyone, but it's balance.
Yep.
You know, that's what it is. Point. There we go, Tommy. Come on, buddy. Now let them slip. Now you see how his tips went across the hill so quickly? That's what's hindering it, okay? That's what's hindering it. He can let them go down the hill a little bit more. Okay, Tommy, it's much better. Let's go.
Better in that you're still, those turns to the left are nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
The right one.
Okay.
Same thing. Let the tip
Come on, Greg. Let it go sideways. That up, boy. Let it go sideways the other way, Greg. Let it go sideways. Let it go sideways. Nice, nice. Nice and round there. Okay, let it go sideways. Yes, you got a radius going here, gang. We got a radius. Okay, Greg, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Greg, that was round.
So you can still
Okay, Eric, some pretty good stance there. Hips are a little bit behind, but I'll be okay with that. Let them slip a little bit more, Eric, okay? Don't let the body get up into the hill. Get balanced over the skis a little bit more. They can slip a little bit more going off to the side. Other than that, the stance is a little bit better, Eric. Okay. Let it go sideways. Okay, let it go sideways the other way, Ed. Let the tip, you see? The tips want to be down the hill for a moment. Okay, there we go. That was better. Okay, be soft with the rotary. Be soft with the rotary. Not too quick with the rotary, okay, Ed? Not too quick with the rotary. Your turn to the right had a little bit quick rotary. Your turn to the left was a little bit more subtle. Okay, Russ. There we go. Remember the body position, Russ, right? Remember there we go. Okay, now the rotary, back off on that, Russ. There we go, Russ. There we go. There we go. Come on, Russ. There we go. Much better. Okay.
Right, Mary, can you feel the difference at the end?
Okay, Mark, you can stay a little bit more upright at the waistline in the hip area. You see how it's a little bit back? And our skis, let them slip a little bit more. There you go, right there. Let them slip, let them slip. Let them slip a little bit more, okay? And try to back off on the speed of the rotary, Mark. Other than that, I like the stance. Okay. There we go, Dave. We're not leaning up the hill as much. You're staying a little bit more over your feet, which I like. You can let them slip a little bit more. Right now, let them slip a little bit. There you go. There you go. You're getting a long leg, short leg type of look now. The body's a little bit tipped up the hill, so we gotta watch that. Your downhill side was a little bit higher than your uphill side. Okay, Rob, so what I'm watching here is that you don't turn so quickly. That was a nice one there. Let's see if the tips will point at me for a little bit. Yeah, there you go. They can even come down the hill a little bit longer, Rob. Don't try to get them across the hill so quickly. But everyone is centered a little bit more. Yeah, yeah.